Imagine a nation, a tiny red dot on the map, born into the world with seemingly every strike against it. No natural resources, not enough fresh water, hostile neighbors, a forced independence that nobody wanted. Most experts predicted it would collapse. They said it was impossible, but instead of crumbling, this improbable little island defied every expectation, every logical prediction, and built itself into one of the most prosperous, innovative, and frankly jaw-droppingly futuristic places on Earth. It's a city-state that refuses to be limited by its geography, its history, or even the laws of physics itself. Welcome to Terra 10. Here are 10 mind-blowing facts about Singapore. Let's kick things off with fact number 10, and it's about a common misconception. Most people picture Singapore as a concrete jungle, a dense urban sprawl, but the reality is mind-bendingly different. This small island nation is a literal garden city, obsessed with integrating nature into its urban fabric. Over half of Singapore's land area is covered in greenery. Think about that for a second. More than 50% isn't just parks or isolated trees. It's a deliberate, meticulous planned ecosystem designed to boost quality of life, regulate temperature, and create a truly unique living environment. From the iconic super trees to vertical gardens scaling skyscrapers, Singapore didn't just build a city, they built a vibrant living ecosystem where nature isn't pushed to the side. It's the main character. It's an environmental marvel that puts most other major metropolises to shame, a testament to what's possible when a nation commits to sustainable green living at every level. Now, if you think they're masters of urban planning, wait until you hear about their culinary genius. Moving on to fact number 9. Singapore isn't just a global financial hub. It's a bona fide gastronomic wonderland, a melting pot of flavors where food isn't just sustenance. It's a religion, and at the heart of this culinary empire are the hawker centers. These aren't just food courts, they are vibrant, bustling community hubs where culinary artisans craft dishes passed down through generations. Imagine hundreds of stalls under one roof, each specializing in one or two dishes, from sizzling satay and fragrant laksa to crispy Hainanese chicken rice, all at incredibly affordable prices. The sheer diversity is staggering, reflecting Singapore's multicultural heritage. In fact, Singapore's hawker culture is so significant, it's been recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. It's an entire universe of taste, a true democracy of deliciousness, where you can grab a Michelin-starred meal for a few bucks, right alongside locals, sharing tables and stories. But Singapore isn't just about delicious eats. It's also home to an airport that consistently redefines travel. On to fact number 8, Changi Airport isn't just an airport, it's a destination in itself, routinely ranked as the world's best for years on end. Forget drab terminals and hurried connections. Changi is a futuristic paradise designed to make you actually enjoy layovers. We're talking about an indoor waterfall so massive it looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie, a butterfly garden, a swimming pool, a cinema, even multiple free massage chairs. They have everything from lush rainforest within its walls to kinetic art installations. It's a testament to Singapore's commitment to excellence and user experience. Even for transient visitors, it feels less like an airport and more like a high-end resort or an amusement park, seamlessly blending functionality with spectacular entertainment, making you almost hope for a long delay. If you're impressed by their airports, wait until you hear about the linguistic acrobatics happening daily. Fact number 7. Singapore is a truly multicultural tapestry, woven with threads from across Asia and beyond, and nothing showcases this better than its official language policy. Unlike most nations that adopt one or two official languages, Singapore boasts 4: English, Malay, Mandarin Chinese, and Tamil. This isn't just a symbolic gesture, it's deeply ingrained in the nation's identity and daily life. English serves as the lingua franca, the working language bridging the various ethnic communities. But stroll through any neighborhood and you'll hear a vibrant mix of all 4, often intertwined in a unique local patois known as Singlish. This linguistic diversity is a direct reflection of its population, a deliberate strategy to foster harmony and inclusivity among its diverse citizens, proving that a country doesn't have to choose just one voice to speak volumes. From linguistic diversity to geographical ingenuity, let's talk about a truly impossible feat for fact number 6. Here's where the impossible island truly begins to shine. Singapore has literally grown its own land. Yes, you heard that right. Since its independence, this tiny island nation has expanded its land area by a staggering 25% through an ambitious and ongoing land reclamation program. That's like adding an entire new country the size of Manhattan to an already dense city-state. They import sand from other countries, create artificial islands, and fill in coastal areas to create new space for everything from residential developments and industrial parks to their world-renowned airport. This isn't just about adding land, it's about a visionary defiance of geographical limitations, a refusal to be constrained by natural boundaries. It's an audacious project that showcases Singapore's relentless drive to innovate and create its own destiny, 1 square kilometer at a time. But if you think creating land is wild, wait until you see how they handle their water. Moving on to fact number 5. Remember how I said Singapore doesn't have enough fresh water? Well, they've engineered a solution that sounds like something out of a futuristic dystopia, but it's pure genius. Water. This isn't just filtered water, it's treated wastewater that undergoes an intensive purification process, combining conventional filtration with advanced membrane technologies like microfiltration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet disinfection. The result? Ultra clean, high-grade reclaimed water that's so pure it exceeds international drinking water standards. While mostly used for industrial processes and air conditioning systems, a portion is blended with raw reservoir water and further treated to supplement their drinking water supply. It's a bold, full-circle approach to water sustainability, transforming a nation once reliant on imports into a global leader in water. Independence, proving that necessity truly is the mother of invention. Now, let's talk about some of the unique quirks that make Singapore stand out. For fact number 4, Singapore is renowned for its impeccable cleanliness and remarkably low crime rates, often attributed to its famously strict laws. We're not just talking about heavy fines for littering, which are indeed substantial. This is a place where seemingly minor infractions carry surprising weight. Perhaps the most famous example for many Westerners is the ban on chewing gum. Unless it's for therapeutic purposes and prescribed by a doctor, importing or selling chewing gum is illegal, and spitting it out in public can lead to hefty fines. Beyond that, vandalism can result in caning, a corporal punishment. Even jaywalking or not flushing a public toilet can incur a penalty. And for drug trafficking, the penalties are among the harshest in the world, often leading to the death penalty. While controversial, these rigorous laws have undeniably shaped Singapore into one of the safest and cleanest cities globally, prompting a fascinating debate about the balance between individual freedoms and societal order. From strict laws, let's pivot to their visionary blueprints for the future. For fact number 3, Singapore isn't just planning for tomorrow, it's practically building the day after. Faced with limited land and a growing population, the city-state is looking down, way down. We're talking about ambitious plans for an underground city. Picture this, subterranean caverns housing everything from data centers and utility plants to logistics networks, research facilities, and even retail spaces. This isn't just about digging holes, it's about creating an entirely new dimension for urban development, freeing up precious surface land for parks, housing, and greenery. They're already making strides with underground expressways and huge fuel storage facilities. It's a monumental engineering challenge, but for Singapore, it's a critical strategy for sustainable growth, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to long-term planning and audacious solutions that defy conventional urban development. They're not just thinking outside the box, they're thinking under the bedrock. And speaking of audacious solutions and future-proofing, let's get into fact number 2. Singapore is a leader in technological innovation and digital integration, constantly pushing the boundaries of what a smart nation can be. This isn't just about having fast Wi-Fi, it's about integrating technology into every facet of urban life. Think smart streetlights that monitor traffic and air quality, autonomous vehicles already being tested on public roads, and a robust digital identity system for citizens that streamlines everything from banking to healthcare. They're even experimenting with vertical farming to bolster food security and employing AI for urban planning and resource management. This pervasive digital infrastructure isn't just about convenience. It's a strategic imperative for a small nation with limited resources. Singapore is effectively building a living laboratory for the future of urban living, continuously leveraging cutting-edge technology to solve complex challenges and maintain its competitive edge on the global stage. It's a city-state powered by data and driven by an unwavering vision for tomorrow. Alright folks, we've covered incredible growth, innovative solutions, and a truly unique society. But if you're ready for the ultimate mic drop, get ready for fact number 1. This one truly encapsulates why Singapore is the impossible island. Singapore's journey from a struggling, resource-poor colonial outpost to a glittering first-world superpower took place in a single generation. Think about that. Most countries take centuries to achieve such transformations, enduring revolutions, wars, and slow economic development. But Singapore, given up for dead upon its forced separation from Malaysia in 1965, achieved it in just over 50 years. They had no natural resources, not even enough fresh water, and a tiny, ethnically diverse population with high unemployment. Its founding leader, Lee Kuan Yew, famously wept on live television upon independence, recognizing the seemingly insurmountable odds. Yet, through sheer grit, visionary leadership, meticulously planned economic diversification, and an unwavering focus on education and innovation, they built an economic miracle. They didn't just survive, they thrived, becoming a global leader in trade, finance, and technology. It's a living testament to human ingenuity and resilience, a country that quite literally pulled itself up by its bootstraps and built an impossible dream into an astounding reality, proving that with enough vision and determination, you can indeed create something out of nothing. Singapore's story is a powerful reminder that limitations are often just challenges waiting for audacious solutions. This tiny island nation has defied every expectation, growing its land, purifying its water, and building a futuristic marvel from scratch. Which country should we uncover next? Tell us in the comments below.